Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our second episode of Conversations on the Spiritual Path. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's left a comment and sent emails and messages of encouragement for me starting this weekly YouTube series. So thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. So let's just dive into it. So the first question comes from Craig, who lives in Toronto. And Craig asks, how do I start my day on the positive side? I often wake up anxious and stressed. Well, Craig, thank you very much for sending in your question. I would like to respond by first asking you a question. And my question is, what do you do before you go to sleep at night? See, most people before they go to sleep at night are either checking their email on social media, watching a violent TV show or horror movie, or reading a scary book. All of those things can make you have a very restless sleep. And chances are when you wake up in the morning, you could feel very anxious and stressed. So for example, if you go to sleep thinking about work, then your subconscious is just going to be involved throughout the night on work-related issues. And when you wake up in the morning, chances are you can be anxious and quite stressed about it as well. So the best way to wake up not feeling anxious or stressed is to prepare to go to bed, and that's not something that people do very often. Here are a few simple things that you can do to prepare to go to bed. You should stop working at least half an hour before you go to sleep. So turn off your email, don't go on social media, just completely shut off, go take a shower, prepare to go to bed. And when you get to bed, sit on the edge of your bed, keep your spine straight, your head nicely balanced on top of your neck. Take a slow, deep breath in, and then slowly exhale again. And while you're doing this deep breathing exercise, focus entirely on your spine. And if you can't feel your spine, gently move your back from left to right a little bit so you can feel your spine. Focus on your spine as you breathe in deeply and as you exhale slowly as well. And then just lay down on your back and go to sleep. And obviously this is going to take practice. May not work the first day, the second day, but if you consistently do this every night before you go to sleep, you'll start having really good, deep, restful sleep and wake up not feeling anxious or stressed. And the other thing also I should ask you, Craig, is what do you do when you wake up in the morning? What's the first thing you do? Most people use their cell phones to wake them up, so do you roll over, pick up your cell phone, turn off your alarm, and then start checking your email and social media? If you do that, then I encourage you not to, because that's just going to get the whole ball rolling with work-related issues and can bring about anxiety and stress. So my suggestion, the first thing to do when you wake up is just reflect on what you're going to do throughout the day, or just reflect on gratitude. You could also do the same breathing exercise where you sit on the edge of the bed, take a few deep breaths, and focus on your intention for the day. So I hope these tips are helpful, and it's something that can help you feel less anxious and stressed when you wake up. So thanks so much for your questions, Craig. Our next question comes in from Matt in Washington, D.C. Matt asks, I have battled anxiety for most of my adult life. What do you believe is the root cause of human anxiety? Do you believe there's a connection between one's spiritual practice and how they process anxiety? Matt, let me tell you a story. When I was growing up, I had met my guru when I was about 21, and I was going to join his monastic order, which was in Hawaii. I was at that time living in Western Australia and studying in university. And I remember in my last year of engineering, I was feeling extremely stressed. I had a thesis which I'd been working on for a year and a half that I needed to complete. In the next month, I had about 7 or 8 examinations that I had to pass in order to graduate as an engineer. I was the president of the youth group of our temple over there, the local temple over there, and we were organizing a lot of different events. And I was also dancing as part of a dance company that I was involved in, and they were also putting up a big show, so we were rehearsing almost every night. And I remember emailing my guru saying, Gurudev, I'm really stressed. I have all these things going on, and I'm stressed. He emailed me back, and I don't remember the exact words that he used, but he emailed me back and said, the reason you're stressed is because you don't keep your awareness on one thing at a time. And I'll be absolutely honest with you, ever since that day, I've never felt stressed anymore. And I know it's a very bold proclamation to make, but it's true. Because I clearly understood what he said to me at that point. Whenever I was dancing, I was thinking about my thesis. And when I was working on my thesis, I was thinking about the exams I had to do. When I was working on my exams, when I was studying for my exams, I was thinking about the youth group. And wherever I was thinking about something else. Anxiety comes because we allow awareness to drift away from the present moment and go into the future or into the past in an uncontrolled way. So the past and the future are not bad things as long as we indulge in them or we enter them with the aim to learn from them. But if we just allow awareness to travel into the past and into the future all the time, it creates anxiety. And we do that because we're afraid. Anxiety comes out of a sense of fear where we allow awareness to go into the future. We create a situation that hasn't happened. We bring it back into the present and start living it as it has already happened. You keep repeating the process over and over and over again. You build anxiety. I'm going to get sick. I'm going to get sick. You think in the future, what if I get sick? Then what happens? Oh my God, I'm going to get sick. And then you bring back the present and you start living that. 5 minutes later, you let your awareness go into the future and you think to yourself, I'm not going to get better, I'm going to get sick. And then you bring awareness back into the present again and you start worrying about it. You keep repeating this process over and over again and you build anxiety. So the way to overcome stress and anxiety is to really control where your awareness goes. Every time your awareness goes into the future or into the past in an uncontrolled way, bring it back to the present again. And just do this exercise. Be mindful of this throughout the entire day. Don't let your awareness go into the past or into the future in an uncontrolled way. Okay? Matt, I hope this helps you. And this is something that you can practice throughout the whole day. And the more you practice this, the better you get at it. And I'm very confident it'll help you overcome stress the same way it helped me overcome it as well. And it takes nothing but consistent practice to accomplish this. Thank you, Matt, for your question. I hope this really helps you. And I hope to hear back from you. Well, everyone, thank you for watching.